had a really fascinating morning. So let me tell you a story. So my alarm was set to go off at 2:17 this morning because I wanted to get out and get that early run in before the kids wake up. So yeah, I went to bed expecting to have an alarm at 2:17. At a little before 2, I wake up to Beck yelling at me because someone was at the front door. So I jump out of bed in my jocks, run out to the front door, and there's a guy at the front door screaming at us that he can't see and he needs help with his eyes. So we didn't know what to do. We didn't know what he was on about. So I got Beck to lock the front door as I went out the front, and I went out in my jocks to find out what the hell's going on. And he was very incoherent, couldn't understand exactly what he was talking about, but he kept complaining about his eyes and something to do with his car. He'd had a car accident of some sort. So I got him around the corner of the house to the tap, got him to wash his eyes a bit, went and got a flannel for him, threw some shorts and a jumper on, so I had something on, and came back out. And turned out he had had a car accident around the corner from our house, and something had happened. I'm assuming his airbag had deployed and got something in his eyes is what I thought had happened. But the story unfolded a little differently. So I went back to him. Supposedly his best friend was with him, who had vanished. I couldn't find him. So we called his best friend on his phone while he's washing his eyes, and his best friend had legged it up the road, not knowing what the hell was going on. He came back. Meanwhile, Beck had called the police. They had arrived. So we had police out the front of our house. The story unfolds that he was around the corner from our place and had some kind of a run-in with a guy, and he'd sprayed something in his face. So he was in the car, he'd put his foot on the accelerator and taken off down the road, came around the bend and couldn't see and ran straight into a tree around the corner from our house. So right next to our shed is was a ute smashed into a tree. So what a story. So the police are here, they're asking questions, getting details. Anyway, it's now like 2:20, 2:30 in the morning. I had wanted to be up and getting ready for a run, so Beck had turned all my alarms off at that point because they'd gone off. I helped the police out a bit, had to get some tools to shut off his car, helped the guy out a bit, young guy. Bit of a rough situation for him. He was making some bad decisions last night from the sound of it, but both guys seemed to be okay. His eyes were sore, but both were okay after the accident. Sore necks, that's about it. So that's good. So I ran back inside. I thought, well, I'm up now. So threw on all my running gear, got myself ready, got my pack ready, went back outside to have a look, and they were towing the car away. The police were getting ready to leave, and within a couple of minutes, everyone was gone, and it was all done, and it was just after 3, and I was ready to go out for a run. So that's what I did. I went out the front door and gave Beck a big kiss, and by about 3:17, 3:20, I was off and running with the goal of getting about 40 Ks, so in about 4 hours, or just under 4 hours, and I did it. I was back home in 3 hours and 55 minutes roughly. And I did a nice big loop around the Adelaide Hills, which was awesome. I saw about 4 cars the entire time, so I got to really just enjoy a run by myself out there. Feel good, legs feel good. Yeah, I'm really, really happy that I was able to get that done. Now it's time to start tapering. I do have to start taking it easy on myself because I want to be fully ready to perform at this event. Welcome to the last 2 weeks before I set myself a new record, and more videos to come in the lead up to Hysterical Carnage. Well, that's my fun story from this morning. Even after that adrenaline dump of what happened, I still was able to perform. So I think I'm in a good place, ready for Hysterical. So this is it, this is the aid station. On, got my fan going. Number 7. happening?
Three, two, one, go!